All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, after a very satisfying victory against the top 200 opponents, we then decide to play with the Buffalo Bills and see if we can keep this winning streak going. I think I'm on like a 4 or 5 game win streak at this point. So definitely hoping to see if we can keep the ball rolling here and continuing having success. So our opponent decides to go with the Texans, and I just like that you can't see who your opponent is choosing anymore. Like, I never really was a fan of that. I'd much rather see who it is I'm going against. I don't know why they got rid of that, but I mean, I guess I understand why. They don't want people like, oh, you're playing with the Seahawks, let me back out. Oh, you're playing with this team, let me back out, and try and lobby search and try and find somebody who's going to play with the weaker team. But still, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of that. But nonetheless, one thing I do know that I don't have to worry about is J.J. Watt. Because of injuries, you cannot use somebody who's injured. And so that's definitely a good thing since he's such a dominant player. As we get stopped on that third down, very unfortunate. So 4th and 8, we decided to go on ahead and punt the ball. You guys know how we roll, man. 4th down, swaggetry. So 1st and 10 right here. Hits me with the 2 slants. Unfortunately, I chose the wrong one. I covered the one on the left, and the one on the right was wide open. Sneaks in a run right there, a little inside zone. He picks up 2 yards. So very next play, he does a nice little corner post, and he gets the first down with Hopkins. So he ends up running, snugs and mesh, and as usual, every time I freaking play somebody, they seem to be like pretty good on offense. Or maybe it's just a combination of them, being pretty decent and me just being so bad at defense. So 3rd and 8 right here, goes over the middle, and we get the interception. Very big play right there because he was within field goal range, and thankfully we went ahead and spotlighted Hopkins, put a little bit extra attention on him, and we end up getting the very big interception. And hopefully we can go on ahead and be able to put some points on the board right here. So we're looking. We go deep over the middle, and we come up with a huge catch, putting us already in field goal range. Run to the right there, and we didn't get much of anything. In fact, our offensive guys got pancaked. How does that happen? So right here, do we pick up the first down? Or no, we don't. We pick up the first down right there with the 3rd and inches. Go to the toss to the left, and we end up getting decent gain. If I can get 4 or 5 yards a carry every time I run the ball, we're definitely fine with that. Must have not been holding ball hawk, because once I threw the ball, I was a little nervous right there because he was kind of close. Right here, 2nd and goal. We go to the tight end, and he just dropped it. Flat out dropped it. So 3rd and goal. To avoid a field goal, we need a big run, and thankfully his guy could not get off of the block, and we end up scoring, going up 7-0. So he only has 1 timeout remaining, and I would love to be able to see if we can go up into the half with the 7-0 score. So 50 seconds left. Right here, standing in the pocket. He's looking. He goes deep over there to the left, and somehow he holds on to that, man. So he wasted his last time out, and then we get lucky as he dropped a wide open pass up the seams, and that right there was just pure luck, because that right there should have been an easy big game for him and should have at least put him in field goal range. Right here, 15 seconds left after picking up that first down, goes to the corner, and I'd much rather have him catch that because he was inbounds and he only would have had enough time for 1 play left. 8 seconds left, still enough time for him to catch a quick sideline pass and head out of bounds. But he decides to chuck it up one-on-one, and thankfully the swap button came through for us. 2 seconds left, we're just backing everybody up. He's going to chuck it up, hold that Y button, hope for the best. Thankfully, we end up breaking up the pass. So, up 7-0. Now, he does get ball at halftime. Now, he's shown his snugs to be a little tough. We're getting lucky with him just missing passes, which I will gladly take every day of the week, but I can't count on that. So right here, back to the mesh he goes, and he's got drag routes, he's got the post, he's got the streak to worry about, and anytime you're on the field with drags, it can be a little frustrating because drags is always open, usually always open. So big play right there, gets him in plus territory, standing in the pocket right here, goes over the middle, and if somebody catches, thank you, Kylie. As after 2 deflections, we end up coming away with the pick. So now's our time to go on ahead and hit left bumper so damn fast. I forgot I did it. You best believe we're going to go on ahead and chew this clock, man, as we end up getting the first down right there on 2nd and 15. Very next play, we run to the right, hold your block, plenty of running room out there, and we end up, stay in bounds, man. and we end up getting a big gain. Another run right here to the right, and we don't get much of anything, only 1 yard right there. Now, we did call the screen, but wide open in the flat was Bush, so we decided to dump it off to him. And right here, plenty of running room, and we end up running to the inside, so the block is picked up, and you see me running right into the defender instead of scoring. Another situation where I want to go ahead and waste some time. A field goal right here does just as much justice to me as a touchdown, as I go up 2 possessions no matter what. But on 3rd and goal, we end up scoring the touchdown, and hey, it worked out. We got the 6 points that we would have got if we just ran into the end zone with that big run with McCoy, and we were able to take a ton more time with us instead. We were able to take off in almost 2 minutes extra. So right here, he chucks it up the seams, and my guy was there. He was there and just did not do anything. He jumped the route, came down, and didn't do a damn thing. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but nonetheless, puts the pressure back on us to see if we can get in at least field goal range right here. And I'm trying to get sticky out here with Bush. Run right here to the right side. Don't give me. He suctions me, of course. So we need a big play to avoid a punt right here. We're looking. We got the possession catch, but he drops it. So you guys know the rules, man. 4th down swagger tree, man. If we want to avoid punting, we got to be more efficient on offense and pick up these first downs instead of getting us to 4. You know, we got 3 downs to pick up 10 yards. I should be able to do that. Oh, my goodness. Threw it right over me. Nice pass right there. So he's about midfield, goes to the flats, and now I'm a little nervous because, you know, 2 minutes is here, and it's like, okay, if he scores, just give me some time to try and make something happen. Sometime. So he rolls out right here, and he ends up getting a big gain of about 12 yards. 2-minute warning is there. Then he goes to the toss, and he's just going to score. He has enough time to dive, roll into the end zone. So tie game right here. I have 1 minute and 52 seconds to at least get in field goal range right here. So little worried. I want to get as close as possible, obviously. Last thing I want to do is get stuffed right here and be forced to punt all the way down here. 2nd and 16. We need a big play. We go over the middle, and we end up dropping it. So 3rd and 16, and his guy just disappeared. Rewind that. No, literally rewind it. Literally rewind it, and look at the guy he was using towards the right side of the field. He literally disappeared. Like, I was so caught off guard when that happened, but he ends up using that right there, and great job by him coming away with that pick. Very next play goes to the toss right there, and it's like, okay, we got to try and at least let him not get in field goal range. It's a fumble! And yes, we recover the fumble. So we have an opportunity to win. Very next play, we run to the right, and we are easily in field goal range right here at this point. And all we really need to do is just go ahead and run the clock out. But we got so much running room to the left side that we were going to go ahead and score, force him to need a touchdown. Now, we could have kicked the field goal, took all of his timeouts, dove down, and, but we just scored. We're not going to give up a touchdown in like 12 seconds. I feel confident. Just back everybody up. He needs to go like 80 yards. We're not going to let that happen. So right here, he's going to chuck it up right there, and incomplete pass, leaving 1 second remaining. Now he needs like the biggest miracle this game could possibly give him, and thankfully he does not get it. So that's the end of the video, fellas. Hopefully you guys enjoyed another victory on the day with the Bills. Leave in the comment section what teams you guys want me to play with. I'll try and get a game in with that team as soon as possible. Follow me on Twitter if you guys are not already. Link is in the description. Also, make sure you guys sign up to play fantasy for free and go on ahead and sign up for the console giveaway. Up to 1,500 signups, man. So sign up so you have an opportunity to win a free console. It's your boy G. I'll see you guys next video. Peace!